There are three aspects I would like to emphasize to you about my life. First, I'm a very social person. Like, I need good connections. If I don't have friends or people I can call friends around me, I'm feeling typically miserable and complaining about life. Second, I'm a dogmatic hugger. Yes, I come from a long tradition of huggers. People in Brazil typically kiss, hug, and touch people when talking. So yes, I do that. And I need to control myself while in the Netherlands and in Europe, typically, because people don't like that too much. So I respect. And third, inspired by our last Toastmaster of the evening, I hate closing chapters. Just hate it, hate it. I love opening up more projects, but closing them, I hate it. Just in 2018, I started working from home for different reasons. In 2019, 1 year later, I was already sick and tired of that because I wanted my colleagues in the office. I wanted to call them for a coffee or for a talk, a 5-minute talk during a meeting and another, and I didn't have that, or I had through Teams, which is not the same. In 2020, then COVID hit, and I was already ready for working from home, as I was experiencing that, but I was already missing people so much that at some point, I felt like going outside and hug anybody that would pass by, which wouldn't be many because COVID lockdown. And I was not living alone. I had my husband, we were fine, but still I needed more. I'm needy that way. Then 21 came, still COVID and all, and my husband decided to change career, change some aspects of his life, and go back to school. So we came to Leiden. I didn't hear before that, I didn't ever heard of Leiden. I didn't know much about the Netherlands even. Typically back home, people call Holland, and they still don't know anything about it. It's just drugs are allowed. Hey, that's the most people know about it. And I didn't really want to come. I was working from home and all, but I had my connections there. And I felt really sad or confused about coming. Anyway, I was here and I continued my isolation mode for another year. I continued, even after COVID lockdown was over, I continued working from home, exercising from home, even volunteering from home. Until one day in November 22 that I decided to change that game. I had to take the position to do it differently. And the first day I decided so, the world changed a bit. And I met a person that is my friend up to today. I love her. And later on, just shortly, I've researched about Toastmasters, and here I am. After some time, I heard from one member of the club about GGI, Girls Gun International, and I also joined them. I totally recommend them. Great group, great group. And so sometime now, in 2025, I'm in a good place socially. Like I really like being part of this club. I really made strong connections with the GGI girls. And it's up to a point that, as a climax, as I would call, after my last period of vacations, of summer vacations, when I came to this club, I didn't receive one nor two. I received 3 hugs from people here that I consider friends. So, and now I have connections to go for lunch with, coffee with, for walks, for dancing, for visiting other clubs. And I'm so sad that I have to close this chapter now. It's not having, it's a family decision. There's a good reason for that, but it's just sad. And I know I'll come back here. Next year, I will already be around. You won't miss me much. but I know it's not the same. So that's per se already makes me sad. And while I was working on that internally, I thought of some sentences and some songs that touch me. And there is one song that talks about romantic love, but still it says, life is not tried, it is simply survived if you're standing outside the fire. And I remembered that and I thought, I will not, because I know I'm going to leave, I will not just hold back and stop loving and making new friends. And I've managed to make more friends to be sad about now. During the last 2 months, I did. And people that I met and that said, why are you leaving? No, now that I met you. So it's fantastic to have those experiences. But inspired by Wendy, our club member, who heard from a tuk-tuk driver another super wise sentence, that we should come happy, go happy. And I'm going to try to take that. Right now, I'm in the sad moment, in the sad vibe, but I'm going to take that in. So I'll go happy, I'll come happy next time. But all in all, what I wanted to say is thank you. Thank you, Leiden, for making me so sad for leaving. Thank you all personally, looking at you all. Thank you for making this moment, this period here in Leiden so important for me. Thank you so much.